Hey guys, and welcome to my post-release analysis for Neve. I did a pre-release analysis for her a few days ago, so today we will be going over the things that I got right, the ones that I got wrong if any, as well as some additional things that were not mentioned in my pre-release analysis. I will have different bullet points from my pre-release analysis, which will be up on the screen, as I explain if I still feel the same way about it, or have my thoughts changed after testing her out for a bit. First up, I still think that Neve being a burst type 3 character is good, in the sense that newer players will have another option for a burst type 3 character if they don't manage to get some early on. This is especially useful in the Tribe Tower because aside from Neve, there's only 3 other Tetra characters that are easily accessible for most players, and of course excluding the rare units. So having another Tetra unit for your team will help you push more floors in the tower, especially considering that you can max limit break her for free just from the event, so that will greatly help in increasing her combat power. Aside from the Tribe Tower, Neve will also be useful in the Interception S. Her burst skill increases her critical rate and hit rate, which basically means that she will have a tighter bullet spread, increasing the chance of you landing more bullets on the boss weak points. Moving on, Neve is more of a selfish DPS. This remains true even after testing her, just because of how her kit works. It revolves around giving herself amplified damage, and there's not a single skill from her kit that gives any sort of buff for her teammates or even debuff for the enemies. I also think that she is more like a filler character if you don't have the other shotgun attackers. So going back to the Interception S, you would optimally use rocket launcher or shotgun units. So if you are looking for a DPS shotgun user, but you don't have any of the SSR shotgun DPS, Neve will be your alternative. But once you get any of the other shotgun attackers, they will easily replace Neve just because they will naturally scale better compared to an SR character, and most of them will have better skills and utility in their kit. Maybe one exemption will be Isabel, because she is not that great outside of teams where you specifically build around her, since there are only a few cases where the reduced full burst time is actually good. But if you happen to have both Isabel and Neve, you can definitely make them work in specific stages. When it comes to her skills and role, my thoughts is pretty much the same. Her skills amplify her damage, but she doesn't have the best DPS skills by any means, even compared to the other SR characters. But there are still some scenarios where she will outperform the SR units and even a few of the lower tier SSR DPS. I still think that Neve is more of a for fun character, because I think that there are only 2 likely reasons why you will be using her. Either you need a burst type 3 DPS character for close range stages, or you really like her design or character as a whole, that's why you decided to put her in your team. As I mentioned earlier, Neve being a selfish DPS means that she is easily replaceable because there's a ton of selfish DPS units from the SSR pool if you manage to get one or you have some already. So if you are still using Neve, even if you have the other options, you are most likely using her for fun, and there's totally nothing wrong with that. Overall, I think that Neve is a good character. She has decent damage output, plus she can be useful in some stages and close range bosses that you might be struggling with. Also considering that we will be able to max limit break her for free means that you have the option to use her in your synchro device. She is a pretty straightforward character, so I will be experimenting with her in different teams to see which ones works best for my account. So yeah, that's about everything I wanted to cover in this video. It's actually nice to see that they are open to giving us free new characters, and hopefully you are having fun using her in your teams. As always, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.